It is now 16 minutes before 9 o'clock. It is not uncommon on this broadcast for us to have guests who have taken unlikely paths to get here. But I dare say no guest has ever traveled a more unlikely road than Anchee Min. 20 years ago, she was a peasant, laboring in the fields of Mao's China. She was a dedicated communist who faced a lifetime of lonely labor in those fields. But through an amazing set of circumstances, she is here, living in the United States. She has written a book about her story. It is called Red Azalea. And Anchee Min is joining us this morning. It is a pleasure to have you here. I say it is such an unlikely story because at 17 years old, right, you were hauled away from your family, sent out to the farms to labor as a peasant, right?
Yes.
And you were, at that point, a member of the Little Red Guard, raised on Mao's teachings, fully believing in those teachings.
Yes.
Can you remember a time when you began to doubt those teachings?
Well, the first moment was when I brought to denounce my teacher. It shocked me. And people around me was praising me, and I went home. My mother said she wants to disown me because she said, I'm a teacher too. Can you imagine my student do that to me?
Now that was before you got sent to the fields. You were told to denounce one of your teachers as a member of the Red Guard, and you did that.
Yeah, it was the challenge, just to be able to tear myself from the one that I love.
Then you went to the fields,
yes.
were laboring there. The harshness of that labor and the conditions that you went in, working what, 5 in the morning to 9 at night, did you say?
Yeah.
The harshness of those conditions, did that make you question what you were doing?
Yeah, yeah. After a year, and I see the field doesn't grow anything. But I tried to cope with it because all my other comrades were doing, bearing the same tough life, and didn't seem too abnormal about it.
Then what is literally a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. Some scouts show up to find movie stars. They wanted peasants as movie stars?
But they wanted to have a working class face.
And they chose you as one of those.
Yeah, they picked me when I was hewing the cotton fields, and went on the competition 6
And then all
times.
of a sudden you go through 6 competitions, and all of a sudden you're out of the fields and in Shanghai, trying to become a movie star. I mean, the culture shock of going through that, strikes me, is just amazing. In that time,